you have favorites? Give me your top 5.
Okay.
Give me your top fish, top 5 corals. Let's go.
Everyone always asks what's their favorite. There isn't a single because every fish has a story.
Sure, of course.
But you want top 5, that's a good question, that's fair.
You don't have a Petey the pufferfish. Then you'll have a favorite because that fish is so much fun. Okay, go on.
But then he'll eat stuff and smash stuff and he won't be a favorite anymore.
Maybe, that's true. You have to have a separate tank for him. Where's your follow tank?
In your house, and I'm going to come
in my
visit.
house. Yeah, you're going to love Petey. Okay, let's talk about your top 5.
Top 5. Top 5. Banded angelfish is definitely a top 5. That was a fish I remember seeing when we could collect them.
Which one is that one? The black
and white angel.
Oh, so cool.
It's a deep water fish, no longer collected because Hawaii shut down. Hawaii collection is shut down. That's a favorite. Lineatus wrasse, that's an Australia fish. He's transitioning to a male. He'll get to be a super male and really get the bright colors. So that's a top 5 fish. Yellow Tang is on my list. Some people are like, whoa, that's a bread and butter fish. Yeah, but that fish got me into the saltwater aquarium hobby.
It's not that fish.
Not that fish.
But a yellow tang.
I saw one in a pet store in about 1989, 1990. I'm like, I want one of those.
Yeah, that happens. That's how it happens.
Number 4,
okay.
Pyramid butterflies, another Australia fish. I've been down, I see them all over the reef, but I also saw them in Fiji. The white wall, it's 100 feet down. There's just schools of them.
Okay, you only have one more.
I've only got one more. Now it's getting
Now you got to narrow it down.
I got to pick one more?
Yeah. We can go top 6 if you want. But
top 10.
If you top 10. Yeah, that's what happens, right? And that's why you have so many. I mean, they're all super cool.
Yeah, let's keep going. I don't know that I could. 5 would be hard. Let's just play this out. Let's go for 5. Right. If we had to go for 5.
If you had to cut it off, what has to be on the list?
The Naso Tang. That fish has been with me since 2012, so 14 years now. She's over there. Whoop, going on the back wall. Just came out of here. She's gone.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it over here.
No, that's not it.
This one.
Nope. It's back there now.
This one.
Nope. She's over here in the middle of the tank.
What are you talking about?
She's coming around the bend.
I've seen pictures of Naso tanks because
blonde Naso.
That one right there with the yellow across. It looks so similar to the one that's swimming by right now. What is that fish that just swam past?
What? That's a Keely's a gold rim hybrid. Another one. That would be probably number 6. Number 7 would be the Regal Angel, coming out right there, striped one in the center.
Ah, beautiful.
And then, of course, Banggai are on the list because they reproduce in the tank. And actually, you're not going to believe this, the Roland damsels that are in here.
Damsels? I thought you don't put damsels in
you do, yeah. Well, we made a show on this. You got to watch, Jimmy, and pay attention. Roland damsels, these guys, they just have a little, like, 12-inch dome. That's their hangout. They don't go anywhere else much, only to feed. They kind of cruise in their little area. You find out where they live, and you watch and you wait for them to come out. They're pretty. They're neat colors. Gem Tang, another great fish. First time.
Okay, you're way over 5.
I'm over 5, but I'm just now hitting 10.
You're just now hitting 10.
Antheists are going to round it out because that was the first time I went to the South Pacific was Fiji. Saw schools and schools, thousands of these guys. Blew my mind. Love the look. So I have plenty of Squama pinus.
So you've been inspired by reefs that you've dived on. One that was near the top of your list you saw in the pet store when you were a kid.
Yep.
That's what's just awesome about this hobby is how it just kind of feeds your soul. And
as you notice, it's very relaxing. You just come up here and sit and watch.
It's one of those things that people that don't know, they just don't know. And it's all of our job to introduce them because I think it's a very, very cool thing. And there's so many positives. And I think, like you and I, we're very conscious about the environment, the reefs when we're on them, the privilege we have to have something like this and have it in our home and share it with people, and then to want to take care of it out in the world. And that's one of the things that a lot of people automatically become conservationists, which seems kind of contradictory. I mean, when you go, oh, I'm going to keep these things in my house out of the ocean, but they really become ambassadors, I think, and it's one of those things where I'm so much more aware of pollution and all of those things, and I love going diving and seeing it. It's a very, very awesome part of my life, and I'm so happy that you've shared so much with me.
That's the favorite list for my tank. Now, a tank this size with this amount of fish in it can't get by with just a favorites list. We need to know every fish that's in the tank. Here's what else is in the tank, including new additions since Jimmy and I filmed the show. Naso Tang. This one came out of a client's tank and actually have a smaller one that I've had for years. Catch is the smaller one is frequently chased by the Achilles gold rim hybrid, so I added the big one, hoping it would relieve the pressure on the little Naso, which it has. Gold rim doesn't go after the big Naso, and he doesn't mess with little Naso anymore. White fin tang, white tail tang, I can't get a positive ID on this one. I did see lots of these in Raja Ampot, so that's my Raja fish. It's currently the biggest fish in my tank. White tail bristle-tooth tang. Love the amber color, the stripes, and the white tail. This is a workhorse fish that's always cleaning the tank. Male and female swallowtail angelfish. These angels are completely reef-safe and they spawn in my tank frequently. Orange firefish pair. They have their little section of the tank and they don't wander far from it. And their little section is right by my desk so I can look across and see them during the day. Red scooter dragonette. Always on the bottom cruising around. I love how it swims a few inches, then stops, then swims again. A pair of potter wrasses. No longer collected as these fish are out of Hawaii, and I got these out of a client's tank. So happy to have these wrasses again. I love the color, I love the pattern, and it's fun to know that I've got a USA native fish. Blue streak cleaner wrasse. Eats anything I put in the tank and gets a distended belly after feeding time from all the food that it's gulped down. Chromas. I have a dozen or so and they don't seem to be whittling each other down. What's the secret? Can't say for sure, maybe it's strength in numbers. Chalk bass. Another USA fish that are captive bred by my friends at ORA. Love these little guys as they're somewhat reclusive, but they warm up to you and they tend to hide less over time. They've got some cool color patterning too. Sunburst anthias, another one of my Fiji fish. I saw hundreds of these on the world famous whitewall dive, and I love the pop of color, especially the markings around their eyes. Bourbonius anthias, I love the spots and I love that they're captive bred. I think every Bourbonius anthias should be named Spike, because that's what they look like. They look like Spike. Where's the studded collar around their neck? Orange-sided wrasse, aka the UT wrasse, to one of my clients. Great fish with a lot of color that doesn't bother other fish. Desjardins tang, love the spots and the stripes. Lots of Banggai Cardinals. They frequently spawn in the tank, and here's one with so many babies in its mouth that the tails are sticking out. Did you know that the males carry the babies and they can't eat any food during the weeks that they're carrying the babies? How's that for hunger? Gold spotted rabbitfish, the dorkfish's cousin. Love the spots and the patterning on this fish. Hippo tang. Yes, I have a dory which I put in the tank after seeing them during my Okinawa dive trip. Various designer clownfish. Some of these I've had since 2012, and my neighbor's 6-year-old daughter informed me that those aren't clownfish because they aren't orange. Ouch. Magnificent foxface. My favorite foxface as I love the color combinations. This fish pops, and I love it. Black spotted leopard wrasse, a reclusive fish that's always hanging around the rocks picking off pods. Another fish that you have to look for in the tank, which is always a fun challenge. Long-nosed hawkfish, the only plaid fish in the sea. Love how they perch, and I love how it smashes food when it's feeding time. A very unique fish with its pattern and long nose. Yellow and blue assessors, very underrated fish. Love the colors and I love their swimming style, which can be upside down, vertical, or horizontal. Zebra-barred dartfish, the torpedo fish according to one of my clients. They sleep in a hole together and they swim right under the water surface, which is a unique place for saltwater fish to swim. They fill in the gap in the top of your tank very nicely. Orange spotted goby, Mr. Grumps. Always looks angry, and it's fun how this fish sits on the rocks versus free swimming. Total fish count? No idea. 50, 75, maybe 100? Enough that the tank feels like a reef, but not so much that it's constantly rush hour.
But before we wrap it up totally, top 10 corals. Let's do the top 10 corals.
10 coral. Oh, jeez. Can we eat lunch first?
We can. We can come back, but let's just make it top 5 then.